seriously speaking, only one word, and that's genius. That was not an easy wicket. Look at the partnership. The partnership is 100 from 47 balls. Take away AB de Villiers, that's 27 of the other 14 balls. And that too after Virat Kohli hit his first boundary after what? 25 balls. There were some no balls. 73 of 33 on a track where everybody was struggling. And this man has retired. I mean, if I am South Africa, I'm going up to AB de Villiers and say, down on one knee. What's the song? I'm down on my knee. I'm begging you, please. Yeah, I'm
Cecilia.
I mean,
Cecilia.
Yeah.
Loving that. I didn't think we'd get that on the show. Harsha, keep going. I think that should be either a penalty, a punishment, or a reward, if you like, for winning the My 11 Circle Badge of Honor. You get to sing one more line of the song.
But no, I'll tell you why I stopped, because I was hoping Joy would pick up. I don't know the words after that.
Well, instead of Cecilia, we'd have to go De Villiers, De Villiers.
But I tell you, the last part of it, seriously, the bowler should sing it, because the next line after that is, "You're shaking my confidence, baby." And who else? I mean, if De Villiers doesn't shake your confidence, who does?
Well, it's true. One bowler in particular, if you have a look at, and we'll obviously talk about all the bowlers, but that line that Joy just said from the song is most applicable, I think, to Kamlesh Nagarkoti, who bowled another outstanding spell. And just towards the end, have a look at what he had against Finch, economy of 6. Against Virat Kohli, 11 of 11 balls, he bowled beautifully to him. And then De Villiers came and just spoiled his figures. It still was respectable, but on a day like that, as you said, you really wouldn't want to be a bowler, Harsha.
No, you just say, look, I had everything going for me, but I ran into a genius. I'll point to a little side light as well. Look at what Virat Kohli was doing. In a partnership of 47, AB played 33. That didn't just happen. Because at the non-strikers end, someone else is winning the game today. Let that someone else take strike. That is the essence of partnership, because these two respect each other enormously. And I think at the other end, Kohli would just have been saying, keep going. I'll just keep pushing my jaw up. Because some of those shots, I mean, you could turn down and say it's a small ground, that's okay. Russell goes across him, he hits over long off. Russell comes this way, he hits over long on. And he just took the game away. I mean, there were no fielders when he was batting. So just a genius. And somebody will have to replicate that. I don't know. What he's done is he's taken away the ability of the possibility for KKR of playing themselves in, because no one else can finish like that. So they have to go now very quickly.
In terms of stats, Joy, the first pair to have 10 century stands in this tournament. We've seen them do it before, but the unusual part of this one was in most of those, you suspect it was 50-50, maybe leaning one way or the other. But very rarely would you see someone like a Virat Kohli having to play second fiddle. We've seen that with the Warner-Bairstow partnership. Early on, it was only Warner, but when he saw Bairstow going well, he would willingly play second fiddle.
Yeah, I mean, what odds would you give that Virat Kohli will score 33, 34 runs on this ground and have a single boundary, that to an edge to third man? I mean, that's all he hit for the whole day. Nothing in front of the wicket. And look, it's what Virat Kohli is all about. I think one of the great qualities that Virat has is, if you see him meeting a Dhoni, there's genuine affection and respect. And similarly, he has the same thing for AB. There's genuine affection, respect, belief. And because he's such a transparent person, you can make out that he's just delighted to see what this guy is doing. And it's just changed the game. I for a minute, I had Harsha's superpowers, because I tweeted that KKR's young bowlers are doing an excellent job of pulling it back, and the next over Nagarkoti runs into AB de Villiers.
So it's not only me. Thank God you said that, Joy. But there's got to be a cricketing reason for it as well, which is that AB sits in his crease. AB rarely commits, right? He sits in his crease, and so he's able to adjust his shots, and he's got shots all around. So maybe that is a clue to how you need to play on this surface. I mean, I thought at that point, young Nagarkoti was bowling beautifully. I think the best over in between came from Prasidh Krishna amidst this carnage, which was good to see. But I thought Nagarkoti was bowling very well. And you start to think now, was Varun Chakravarti really bowling well, or was he bowling in the lull before the storm? But let's hand it to the young man. He bowled beautifully. But I think now AB has shown how to bat on this surface. But I think I think that blitzkrieg has moved the game RCB's way.